In the fast-paced world of modern work, women are pushing boundaries, leading industries, and creating more success for themselves than ever before. However, there is still one thing that women do display that holds them back, and that is office housework. From planning office parties to taking notes in minutes, women are often tasked with those unthankful tasks that take them away from what they should actually be doing. I'm Jen Churchill, and I help women grow in confidence from the inside out and the outside in, using mindset, exercise, diet, products, and supplements so they look and feel amazing and can live their best life. Just like many of you, I'm a busy woman navigating the chaos that is modern life. As a corporate worker, a devoted wife and dog mom, a side hustler, and a volunteer at 2 amazing organisations, I do understand firsthand how busy life can be. I love having a busy life, but I have come to realise that having a good mindset is the only way that I can be successful at all of these different aspects of my life. And as I'm approaching 50, I also understand that I can't do it all. So priorities and a good mindset are absolutely key to having a fulfilled and successful life. I release a new mindset episode every week, so if you don't want to miss out, hit the subscribe button below and you won't miss a thing. Through all of my work on gender imbalance in the workplace and helping women to be as successful as they can be, there's one topic that still gives me those nods of understanding and those apologetic looks when people realise that they're guilty of this, and that's the office housework. So what exactly do I mean by office housework? Well, office housework is all of those countless tasks that we do that don't actually form part of our job description or our actual job, but they all seem to fall on our shoulders. I'm talking about taking minutes in meetings, organising sandwiches for meetings, doing the drinks round, watering the plants, cleaning out the stationery cupboard, doing the washing up, cleaning the kitchen, collecting visitors from reception. All of these activities tend to slip in unnoticed, and they don't disappear, and they're not one-off occurrences, they just become part of the norm. We may not even realise we're taking on these tasks because we want to come across as liked, as helpful, as a team player. However, here is the sorry truth. Whilst it may be really nice to be seen as cooperative, if we want to get ahead with our careers, we also have to demonstrate our leadership skills. And all of these office housework tasks are supportive tasks. They are not leadership tasks. Striving to be the office mum or the real team player just doesn't send out the right signals to our superiors. Office housework, just like real housework, often goes unnoticed and unappreciated. It's a crucial part of office functioning, but it really, really doesn't ever genuinely get noticed. In fact, it's one of those things that only gets noticed when nobody does it. But I'm afraid it's not as simple as simply stopping doing those tasks because I've pointed them out to you. The paradox is simply stopping doing them isn't going to work for you. Refusing to do office housework can trigger those biases that are deep ingrained in all of us, and it just won't go down well with your peers, both male and female. So what do we do about it? Why does it always seem to be the women that are doing the office housework? So the reasons for all of this behaviour can be traced right back to gender biases. You may have heard me talk before about ingrained societal expectations, societal norms. Throughout history, women have traditionally been seen as a supportive person. We're expected to put others' needs before our own. As a result, when women refuse to conform to this mould, if you like, in the workplace, it upsets, it triggers things that we expect to be. In other words, it disrupts the familiar. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel comfortable. It's also known as unconscious bias because we don't actually really know it's there. And the really interesting thing is, I think I've alluded to, when a woman refuses to do the office housework and doesn't conform to that expectation, because it's such a deep-grained societal expectation, it doesn't only upset your male colleagues, but it will also upset your female colleagues. And this, for me, underscores the prevalence of gender bias, which still exists in the workplace and still is one of those things that can hold women back. In actual fact, it's one of the ways that we can hold ourselves back. It's absolutely vital that we break free of these gender biases in the workplace because they're not seen, they're not conscious, but they are what causes us to be able to not career advance as we would like to. So here are some steps of how we can break free from office housework and unleash our potential for good. Number 1 is raise awareness. So as I'm doing here with you today, the next time you're going to go into work, you're probably going to notice that you do a little bit of office housework. And as you look around, you're going to see who else is doing that as well. So it's like, once you know, you can't unknow it, but sharing that knowledge with the people who are also doing it points it out. It becomes like a secret joke. There's a few of you on board. You can start sharing with wider groups about what's going on and why it's going on and why it's harmful. Number 2 is share the office housework responsibilities equally. You know, if you take the meeting minutes one week, suggest that somebody else does it the following week, and it goes round in turn. Actually creating a really transparent way of the tasks being given out equally does start to eliminate gender bias completely. Number 3 is champion some allies. Allies and advocates play a crucial role in eliminating gender bias in the workplace. Men can be absolutely instrumental in promoting gender bias. We all, in fact, need to be talking from the same page, whether we're men or women. And number 5 is challenge the policies that you've got in place at work, and maybe even talk about creating some training around it. Companies should be actively implementing policies which eliminate discrimination of any kind. So there's some really, really good gender sensitivity training that can be created or bought, which actually just shows the softer side of what's going on without any of us realize it. So here is my message to you. Office housework might seem like a little thing at first glance when you first realize it's happening, but actually the implications of doing the office housework can be absolutely profound. By understanding the origins of where the gender imbalances come from at work and why the women are carrying out this office housework, we can start to eliminate it. Actually, a more equal workplace benefits everybody, and we're all different, but we all should have the same responsibility to do the same tasks. So if you found yourself resonating with this blog, now is the time to do some work on yourself. To help you reclaim your time and ditch some of the office housework, I've created a free downloadable worksheet for you. It's called the Office Housework Audit Check. It's designed so that you can work through it quickly and easily and identify anywhere where you are carrying out tasks that actually you shouldn't be. Of course, I'm not saying that we can't be helpful in the workplace. We all need to do a little bit, but we also need to display those leadership skills and not become the office mom. I'm leaving a link to the download underneath this video. If you've got comments or questions, please leave them below. I love to get feedback, and of course I will answer any questions. Also, if you could give me a little thumbs up as well, that helps other people to find my stuff, so I really do appreciate it. And in the meantime, you have a fantastic week.